Hey everyone, it's Desy Cheng, and today I'm going to be talking about the Osprey Apogee 28-liter backpack. I'm about 5'8" in height, and I do feel like this 28-liter backpack is the perfect size and fit for my body type. It's not too big, and it's definitely not too small. In the near future, I will be comparing it directly with its bigger brother, the Osprey Tropos, which is about a 34-liter size backpack, and I will also compare it against the 2021 North Face Surge. So make sure you guys subscribe and stay tuned for when that video will drop, probably sometime in the new year. So let's start talking about all of the features of this Apogee backpack. Now this thing is 28 liters, so it's not too large, it's not too small, and there's no extra bells and whistles. It's a fairly simplistic backpack. So let's just kind of dive into the features right here. Now in terms of the fabric and material, it's made out of this nylon. Unfortunately on the bottom of the bag, it's not really made, I mean they say that it's made of a different material, but to be honest, it feels very, very similar to the rest of the bag. So I wouldn't say that it's any more durable or abrasive or anything like that. This front part right here, it is padded slightly. So if you did have something on the inside of this area right here, it is a little bit padded. I wouldn't say it's a lot, but it's a little bit. It kind of feels like the same cushioning as it would if you had a laptop sleeve or something like that. So looking at the very front right here, now there's one zippered pocket right here. I love these Osprey zipper pulls, and when you open it up, it kind of reveals this kind of like deep-ish pocket, which kind of goes to about here. So you can definitely fit your hand, and this is kind of meant for smaller things. I just have like a couple masks in there right now, but you can kind of fit sunglasses or anything else that you want in here. The next compartment or next zipper, there's only one zipper pull, just to let you guys know. And it's, I would wish that there were two zipper pulls, but it's just the one, which is unfortunate. And this is kind of where you access your administration section. So here, this is kind of that front big pocket where you put your sunglasses and other accessories right there. That's kind of, you have a good visual about how big that front organizer is. But on the inside right here, there's not a whole lot going for it right now. I mean, there's these three little stash pockets, which you can put smaller accessories, and within it, there's two smaller pen holders, one on either side, as well as a key leash, a small little plastic one. It's not too long, it's just kind of made of plastic, so nothing special at all. Inside right here, just got some accessories and some granola bars, some random things in here, but in here it does go all the way down to the very, very bottom of the bag. And like I said, this right front part right here, it is padded, and you can definitely fit something smaller, thinner items. A light jacket could fit in here, yeah, overall a fair amount of space to divide the sections. Now, before we move on to the main compartment, there are two other additional things right here. So on either side, there are hidden stowaway cinch straps. So this is perfect. So if you want to really, really tighten up that bag, you have a compression strap right here, or if you wanted to you hang a jacket or a hat, that would be a perfect spot for that. Now, moving on to the main compartment. Now, the main compartment does have dual zipper pulls, which is nice and handy. So we'll open that up. Now, inside right here is a nice big voluminous space. So it's fairly large. It does have this sleeve in the very, very front right here. And so that's if you had an iPad or a tablet or documents or anything like that. It's not padded on this front section, just to let you know. So you can put things in there. And on this side, it has a suspended laptop sleeve, which is very nice. And as you can tell right now, I have a 15-inch laptop, and it goes all the way down to the bottom, and it is protected. So it does feel like if you did have a 17-inch laptop, it could fit in here. But in here, I just have, it's got a lens in here. I have a pouch with another small camera, and I just have right now just my tech pouch
So I'll set that aside, and as you can tell, yeah, there's a decent amount of space in here. One thing to note about this compression strap is that when you do have it buckled on, you're not going to be able to open up the main compartment as wide just because it kind of gets into the way. So for me personally, I just will hide the compression straps the entire time, and I'll only deploy it if I need to hang like my hat or something like that. And at the very, very top right here, there is a nice grab handle. It's wide, it's beefy, it's definitely durable, so I'm very, very happy to see that. So one thing just to note about the main compartment is that there is this kind of weather flap that kind of goes over the zipper. So you just have to be careful. I mean, it has not happened to me yet, but this zipper right here could get caught on this weather flap, and it might be a little bit annoying for others. I know some people would have just preferred if they had regular waterproof zippers, then it would be unobstructed, but that's just one thing to note. So right underneath the carry handle, there is a little loop right here, and for your hydration pouch if you had one, and that would just kind of sit right through there. Now, just to let you know though, it's open, so if you are in heavy rain, water could potentially seep underneath. It is covered like this, but then it's fairly easy just to kind of poke your hole through it. So that's just one thing to note. So next, let's talk about the water bottle pockets. It has two of them, one on either side. Now traditionally, the opening is just like a straight cut like that, where you just kind of drop your water bottle in. And the only bad thing about it is, sometimes your water bottle may fall out if you set your bag down just like this. However, the great thing about this one is that it is fully covered, just to kind of give it that sleek look and design. And it does have this kind of nice opening, and it does have a grab tab on either side, so you can stretch it out, grab your water bottle and pull it out. And this is a large size water bottle. This is about 28 ounces of water. It also fits, a standard size, obviously. So it slides in very, very nicely. And it's very easy to swing your bag around to the side and just grab your water bottle just because the opening is on the side. Now let's talk about the straps. These straps are decently wide and decently well padded and thick. And I do have to say that these are much more comfortable than, for example, the North Face Surge, which is just more like a foam stiff padding. Whereas this one has actually got some cushiness to it, which is very nice. And it's on the back panel, there is this one little mesh material that kind of lines it, and it has like the foam padding behind it just to give it some airflow. Now this is not going to be as great as the Osprey Tropos, which has like essentially almost a backless panel where your back only touches air mesh. But this one, your back is still going to touch that foam right there, but it does have this, ventilation right here so air can pass through. It is December right now, so I haven't been able to test this on a hot summer day to test, whether my back would get really sweaty or not, but that's just one thing to note. So it does come with a waist strap, which I have removed right here just because I just never use them and they kind of get into the way. But it's nothing fancy. It's literally like the same width as, just this strap right here. So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't use this bag on a big hike or anything like that. Now, speaking in terms of the sternum strap, it's nice and easily adjustable, and it also features a built-in whistle, as with most other Osprey backpacks. On either side, there are small little elastic loops right here, so if you had to hang like a radio here, your sunglasses, or any other additional accessory pouches or whatever, you could totally hang them from there. One thing I do feel like could be improved is just that this strap is long and there's nothing to tie it down, and they don't have any keepers or anything like that. It would have been nice if they just had like an elastic loop around it, just so you can kind of tuck the strap away and it wouldn't be dangling around. It would just been one small nice little feature to have. Another thing I don't like about the bag is that it just doesn't have a flat bottom, so no matter how you pack the bag and distribute the weight, it's always just going to topple over. I just wish they had a flat bottom that was made out of a different material, just to make it a little bit more durable and that it could stand up. But if you did want an Osprey backpack that could stand up, you'd have to look into the larger Osprey Tropos. Anyways, if you are looking for a great everyday backpack that's not too big and that's not too small, and you know, the Osprey Apogee 28 liter I feel like is a great, fantastic option. It's comfortable and it just it holds the right amount of stuff. Now in terms of organization, yes, I know Osprey has been known for a lack of organization compared to things such as the North Face backpacks that have a lot of little smaller inner pockets and organizational compartments. Osprey is not like that, but Osprey's backpacks are much more comfortable. So if you're concerned about comfort and you know how it wears on your bag, the Osprey Apogee is definitely a great option.
Anyways, guys, if you've enjoyed this review and you want to see me do more of these, please like and subscribe, and definitely don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Desy31.